Hi, and welcome to God Works Weekly. I'm Jeff Heisner. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube as well. Well, you've heard the stories about how many more church closures there are right now than church plants, right? Linc Ministries works to support church planters, local missionaries, and many others in the kingdom work. Their CEO, Ben Griffin, shares his thoughts on how to help and what needs to change.
We have to show up, not just saying, here we are, come to us, but there you are, we're coming to you. We see you, we serve you, we care for you, and we're with you. So when we plant churches, we're planting the gospel in communities, which is why a lot of our churches have also this mentality of we're similarly to the nonprofit and business startup is like, we're here to bring the gospel to this community. We're present and we're serving this community. We're in it with you. And that's the heart. So raising up the next generation of leaders is hugely important and frankly, a crisis in the church today because the models have shifted and the needs have shifted, but the way that we're raising up leaders, especially in denominational circles, has not shifted with the times. And so we're seeing a leadership gap that is growing exponentially right now.
Well, with the dawn of AI and how it's being used in the church, as well as how it's reshaping just about everything right now, there's some interesting information coming out about how people are finding your church. In fact, with fewer people using Google search results now. Instead, they're turning to AI for answers. Forbes magazine says that organic search results may be down by as much as 60%. Well, that's just the beginning, as we know. We caught up with Ben Hopp from the Pastoral Leadership Institute. He shares some of his insights where he's given a number of talks on artificial intelligence and its use in the church. Here's his take on what he's found.
They're tools. If we see them as tools and we think about them not as, they're not going to solve our ultimate problems. They are not God. They're broken and they are designed by broken and sinful people, and sometimes they work and sometimes they're woefully inadequate. But I sort of like them. I've tried ChatGPT, Claude. I've tried a bunch of different AIs, but the one that I use probably the most is Grok, Grok, from X or Twitter, Elon Musk's version. I get along with Grok really well. I would be embarrassed to show all the threads of all the different conversations that I've had with Grok on writing projects or on really simple stuff. I find, kind of to your point about Google searches going away, I find anymore that instead of like Googling Friedrich Jacobi philosophy, 17th century, I can ask a really specific question to Grok, and Grok will go out and like figure out how to do a web search. And what I love about Grok is that Grok is watching the live stream on X, as well as can interface with current web searches, and so gives all kinds of links. And so rather than Googling something, I just type the actual question that I want into Grok, and it gives me all kinds of good information.
Well, thanks, Ben. There's a lot more to that conversation that we'll share in later episodes. Going inside Concordia Market, there are so many great back-to-school resources that you'll want to check out. See the teaching resources and children's ministry. Both are on the market. Hannah McLaughlin from Kids Count Publishing shares a little bit about how they've adapted for today's youth and improved what they do.
The digital age has definitely changed a lot of what childhood in general looks like. Attention spans are so much shorter. They really want to know, is this worth my time? What's the important thing here? Parents aren't just taking their kids to church or to Sunday school because, oh, it's just what we do. They want their time to be well spent and meaningful, that, oh, I'm not just dropping my kid off so that they have something to do for an hour, but I want my kid to be taking something away from this, that my kid has a quality experience here. And we believe that through Kids Count, we want to help you to provide that quality experience. We want kids to not just be somewhere because mom and dad dropped them off, but that they're there because they want to be there, that they want to grow and learn.
Find out more about Kids Count. Go to concordiamarket.com/kids-count with a K-pub. Time for What You Reading. This week we're checking in with Pastor Josh Greminger from St. Paul in Westlake, Ohio. And Pastor, what you reading?
I just finished Genesis again and going through Exodus, and man, people are so messed up so often through Genesis, especially just having even the good guys in the Bible are so messed up, but seeing God's grace through it, and knowing that He uses us is kind of overwhelming at times.
Leave us a note in the comments section, or you can email me directly. We'd love to find out more about those cool missions and ministries that are happening in your area. Also, if you want to find out anything more about what we've covered, some of those topics that we've covered today, you can find it all in the show notes. Thanks for watching God Works Weekly.